Hey y'all, today I'm doing a quick rundown of everything FunkyBot can do as of July 2023. So the first question to ask is, what is FunkyBot? And there are a couple of ways I can answer that. First off, FunkyBot is a collaborative Discord bot whose purpose is to manage daily music postings on our Discord server. That's the vague answer. There are various commands that Funky can respond to. We can pull that up with the $help command. You can see here a list of different commands. We don't have much more set up for this help command yet, but I'll be running through what all these commands do in this video. So first of all, we're going to have the version command. Not very useful for the average user, but nice for every developer to know exactly what version of the bot is running at the moment. Moving on, we've got our first major family of commands, which is going to be polls. This has three subcommands. It's got event poll, monthly poll, and weekly poll. So first off, about events. Events are going to be a time frame in which all music postings are supposed to follow a specific theme. At the end of this time frame, a poll is going to be posted using this command to judge how well each song fit the theme. If someone wants to access the poll, they can enter the command to retrieve it. So in a similar way, we've got monthly poll and weekly poll. So monthly poll is going to be for the best songs of the month. Weekly poll is going to be the best, or every song posted that week. In the near future, we're going to combine these together. It's going to be a singular poll command, just to keep things a little more simple. And that brings us to our second major family of commands, which is going to be the ones for scheduling. So this one has 6 subcommands: month, week, reserve, remove, user, and schedule. So month is a command that shows the schedule for a month, and by default it's going to be the current month. However, it is possible to show any month for the next year with an additional parameter. Like here, I'm going to put in month 8, and it's going to pull up August. Furthermore, you can change the output to be -PC, and it's going to look a little bit nicer. It just doesn't show up well on mobile. So week is about the same thing. It shows the schedule for the next week. The one change is that you can't choose a specific week. There's not really a good way to categorize that. So it's just going to be the next 7 days. Next up, we've got reserve. So if you want to get onto this schedule, you got to use the reserve command. Essentially, you do reserve, and then the month and day you want to reserve. And then you'll see if I pull up week that I am now on the list. But let's say, oh no, I don't want that date anymore. Someone posted the song I wanted to post, or I just can't do it. For whatever reason, you can remove your own posts. So you can do remove and then that day that you own, and that will remove you from the list. You can see I can try it here. I try to remove someone else's, and that's a no-go. It doesn't let me do that. That's for security. We do have an admin way to get in and do that I'll talk about later. But for now, not worry about it. So to modify what you own, you probably have to know what dates that you have reserved. So that's where this user command comes in, where you can pull up every single date that you have reserved, and it's just going to return everything, and then with the dates and any events associated with those dates. So a nice quirk about this command is that you can also look at other people. So I'm looking up Matt's here, and I can see everything he has reserved. The final command that matters here is the schedule command. That's just for scheduling events, not really used by anyone but Matt or the admins. So not really worried about that one. So the next family, if you can call it that, is admin commands, which is just admin remove and delete. It's going to be admin remove. Forcibly remove is remove someone from a date. That's just going to be the same as remove, but with higher permissions. Admin delete deletes a date entirely. That's just if we have any database issues and we just need to delete a date. for whatever reason it didn't get deleted earlier. That hasn't really come into play in the past couple of months, but that was a factor early on. The final actual family, I would call it, would be YouTube commands. And that's going to be anything involving YouTube. So these are update YouTube and playlist. So update YouTube just updates any songs that have been posted in the Song of the Day channel and adds them to a master playlist as well as any other playlists that are on the YouTube. For now, that's going to be weekly. It's divided weekly. But in the future, there could be event playlists. So if there's, say, this Xenoblade event, then all of those songs posted for the Xenoblade event would be together. Then we've got playlist, which is going to bring up the most recent weekly playlist, mostly used for pulling up the poll songs if you want to vote in the weekly poll. In addition, I think in the future we're going to be adding possibly event playlists and the master playlist being reachable through that. And that wraps up just about everything, although there is one more command, and that's going to be the GOAT command. So this one, we have Funky spreading the truth about Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love, which, now that I mention it, if you love the video, why don't you hit that like button? Subscribe for more Funky updates in the future. I'd really appreciate it. All right. Thanks for watching. Stay funky and have a great rest of your day.